Alright, I'm gonna see if my accounts have been passed yet on Apex. I hope so, so I can activate them. Past evals. Alright, awesome. I can activate these now. Apex is still doing the $75 for 50k, which is nice. So we'll get these activated and then we'll see if Rhythm comes back online so we can see the chart. And hopefully they create the accounts like soon so I can trade them. I'm gonna take these accounts super slow. I passed 5, I activated 4. I'm gonna leave one more for another day. Just, you know, prepare for the worst type of situations. Alright, so 4 still being pending creation. So we'll just get this going, I think. We'll see. I don't even think Rhythmic is up right now. Alright, accounts have not been created. Not yet. That's okay, we'll just wait. Damn spam.
Roll up in the bitch while they talking shit. I talk my shit, I just want off of it. Cause I'm way too numb, is it obvious? I'm honest, there's a lot try to stop me in. When I roll down this hill that I'm laughing from. When I finally crash cause I played it up. They gon' watch me fall as I try to duck. But I get hit quick and my time is up. Oh fuck, I just ran out of my mantle. Shout out to all of my kinfolk. I know you told me I'm special, but I think you're thinking
Actually, we'll just bring up the
perfect. I know that I'm capable. She stay collected when I feel replaceable. I got like 6 that'll tell me
this
I'm
chart.
beautiful. Run on my ego, I know that I'm pitiful. I know I'm way
Doing like a trading competition thing for Trading View.
know that I faked it for the crowd.
This market doesn't open for another hour.
What you think? Tell me you hate it. I try to sink.
And this is also Dolly data, which I don't pay for this data.
Without any breaks.
So we'll switch back to the
They get to
Nasdaq.
we on a mission, they cannot see us. Looking for the
I pay
grid,
for this data.
visa. So codependent, I need me a reason. I've been searching for like
So
3 fucking seasons. I might just go out and eat on my demons to show the whole world that they fuck on my feelings. Damn.
yeah, 6 p.m. Yeah. Should we? Yeah. Yellow. Yellow. Oh hi. We're gonna watch the line go down again tonight. It's the premiere. We got a little new day opening gap here. Mark that out. Why am I getting messages? Ugh. Justin, if you're here, your buddy's hitting me up. I don't know. I got food on the way home too. What do you want me to say? I don't know. I guess Justin reached out to a different department about my account. So now he's messaging me, which is fantastic. If he just tells me which machine it is, I'm just gonna... Every machine my account touched, yes. Well, we have to patch them, right? So they have to. They have to be rebooted. Market's still going down. Crazy. What the hell? Still 20 points in a matter of 6 minutes. Lovely. What a crazy day. What a crazy time to be alive. I asked him if he found anything interesting. He's gonna let me know. We'll see. I did see Justin's name pop up, like in the chat thing. I don't think he stayed. What a loser. I should be like, you've added him, invited him, invited him. Weird way to say it. I should be like, nah, your account's gonna be disabled forever now. We're gonna make you a new one. Oh, nope, it wasn't for that. Oh, it's because I was trying to do a system restore and got denied. So I guess they got flagged for it. Damn it, I thought they found something with my account. I'm upset. I already came back to the CE of this little square here. I'm trying to cancel these goddamn subscriptions. It's taking forever. He just said it's quite the chase for my account being locked out. Oh, what did I do? Put it all on red? Alright, bet. I guess TradingView is doing a trading competition for the Europe market. Currently, down 1,000, up 1,000. You know, zero sum game. It's all fake. Nothing is real. Why are they taking so long to make my accounts on this thing? Wow, Kick has so many spamming. It's wild. Ban. It already feels like that. It's pretty wild. Maybe I gotta log out of Rhythmic and relaunch it for the new accounts to take place. Let's find out. Nope, accounts is still not here. God damn it. Damn it, Rhythmic. Wonder how long it's gonna take him to make the account. Usually it's automated. Line going up right now, correct. Let's see. Yep, subscription's been canceled. Let's see. Payment for PA. Yeah. Oh, it just says that they're in the process of making it. That's annoying. I want to know when it's going to be made. Once I'm done with all these cancellations and removals, I'll start marking up my chart and get ready for some trading. See what I can find. Usually the accounts get created very, very quickly after hitting proceed. Okay, bye. I'm sure I'm gonna see them in my inbox soon. I think I'm almost done with getting rid of all these subscriptions. Asian market's looking pretty good right now, but it's the 5 minutes, just the open. That's fine. Okay. Did they make the accounts yet? No. Still pending creation. Damn. works. That's funny. All these accounts not being created yet. Usually takes a few minutes for the accounts. It's been like that. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm back. Let's check these accounts. Damn, Top Step just had a risk adjustment for gold, silver, copper, platinum, natural gas, and E-mini natural gas. Gold going really crazy right now? I mean, it's just chop. Chop City. Chop City. It's like a megaphone. Let's go back to our main. Still pending, man. Thought they don't take that long. Alright, let's work out the highs and lows, huh? Or the new day opening gap. And if I don't have a template already for it, then I'm gonna make one. I have new week opening gap. Yeah, I'll just do that and change it to a D for day. Oh, no, it's gotta change the W instead of the G. The new day, not new week. Alright, we got new day opening gap, high and low. It's already been past it actually filled the entire gap, so. I mean, there's no point of actually having it on my chart anymore, but why not? Counts is still not made. Due to the increased volatility and margin requirements, we are placing trading restrictions on the following products in both sim and live environments: gold, silver, copper, platinum, natural gas, E-mini natural gas. Additionally, we have limited the position size to 5, 10, and 15 contracts for 50k, 100k, and 150k accounts respectively in the following products. Oh. The micros are getting no scaling or half scaling. Actually, no, that's not even scaling. That's wild. Why current market conditions pose a significant risk to even the most experienced traders. By temporarily adjusting position limits, we're creating guardrails that help protect your account in these products during unpredictable market events, such like any brokerage or prop firm would do. While we place protective restrictions limits on these high-risk products, your overall account purchasing power is not affected. For more information on these types of events, please visit the Help Center. That is from TopStep. Looks like it's just the metal and natural gas. So like Nasdaq is fine. Oh, what happened today? I'm pretty sure crude oil went wild. Damn. This was the news, I think. Don't tell me that's 50%, bro. 50% on the wick? Oh my god. Wild. I feel like I gotta like implement that into my strategy or something. But we continue to dump. Let's go on the Apex Reddit.
There you go. All that I got was an open note. Me versus him, we were toe to toe. In the end, true love wasn't what you chose in me. You got a chance to leave me, even move close cause you had to see me. Left that land, giving you the chance, and then you ran new, man. What an awful reason. I don't know anything that I can't say. Used to dream of your love in a grand way. Over text, say it all to my damn face. Still love you, you were always my plan A. Told my mom you're the one, and she replied, I can tell that you love her, and I see why. Hold her close to the goal, she need time, but if she leaves, won't be with a peace sign.
It's a top step. People are saying unable to trade. Oh, it's gold. They probably haven't gotten that email yet.
I knew you'd be running away. I'm trying, I promise to change. Dealing with stress every day. Coping with trauma I take to the grave. But you gave me love, but turn it to waste. So you turned around and said it was fate. I wish I'd erased the love that I gave. It was a mistake, it was a mistake, yeah. You taught me peace just to go and leave. On the countless sessions of the therapy. Trying to break the wall so I can open up, so I can see the light you say you see in me. But that's the same light that you letting go. Why you giving up? Cause I couldn't cope. Now my only wish I'd have never feel how I felt the day when you ran from home.
Honestly, it's probably gonna take a little bit for Apex to make these accounts. Like I understand about the like a weekend, like you know, you pass a Friday, activate it Friday night, Saturday or Sunday, and wait until the market opens again. But damn, it's taking a while.
Lonely ain't so bad when everybody knows your name.
We'll give it a little bit longer. See how long it actually takes for them to activate it. Who's sending me friend requests? Damn. People are so funny. Jesus. What is my dog's barking at? Damn. God damn it, Apex, come on.
Tell me why I can't stop running back and do it again.
Hey, thanks, Stash. Hope you're having a good evening. I'm just waiting for Apex to activate my accounts here. Taking a little bit here. Still pending. Wild. Come on, bro. I just want to trade, bro. Oh, they haven't even removed the accounts yet. Oh, man. Automation must be stuck somewhere. Maybe I'll play my game in the meantime. Let me see how I can do this. Probably have to add a source and do game capture. Um, how do I want to do this? Put this in the corner. Bring this down here. Oh, but that is not a game. Window capture? Let's see. I want to do group. No. Oh, it's trading view, right? So. Oh, that's not right. That makes it super small. No. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care enough. I'm not a big streamer or anything, so I'm just gonna play it. What is this? This is such a while ago. Oh, yeah, I knew that was it. Still pending. That's wild. Alright. Just gonna play some track media. This game's fantastic. I'm sure that's possible. Where do I go? Nope. Just gotta get like a time and then just go to improve it. Damn it. I might not even get any medals for this. Taking so long. Oh yeah, no. Ha. Probably just killed the run. Nope, that did. Oh, I gotta go up to the right. Not possible. Okay. This is gonna kill me. Yeah, I'm getting no medals. This sucks. That's wild. Still waiting. See if we can improve my time on this. It shouldn't be that hard. It's bronze. Damn. Hmm. Did I screw this up? Yep. Yep, I did. I'm so behind. Not even silver. Okay. Still PV by a lot. But we take what we can get and we improve it. Damn, how do I control that? Can't really tell if I can. Oh, was I doing a goddamn update? That's gold. 8 more seconds for author. Yikes. Still waiting. Alright, let's try this one again, huh? Silver? I want gold. Let's get gold. 10 more seconds for other? I don't think so. Actually, no, I think that's just a straight cross. That might let me have more time. Mm. Darn. Three seconds. No, no. It'll be all the way at the top for these. Damn. Come on, Apex. My foot's asleep. Your foot's asleep. I know it's not NQ. This is NQ. I'm waiting for my P8 accounts to still get activated. I don't want to look at the chart until I can. Wild. Playing WoW, I used to play it. I don't want to be addicted again. Brother. Nah. Arena. Bro, I don't even remember. It was so for me. When was the last time I played? Right when I got out of high school, so 2016. Yeah. 2016 is when I last played, I think. Damn, shit, it's been 10 years. What do you mean? We'll just do 4 contracts and do a take profit of 1 point. Easy, right? It's just super repeatable. Super repeatable. And right at open too. That way the spread gets us. I can't believe it's still taking this long. God damn it. And there's no update on their Discord either. Big ol' candle. Imagine Apex just gets rid of all of their like PA activation fees. Wouldn't that be wild? That would be wild. Well, I mean, if you know, if they go to it. Let's see. I'm gonna put in this Discord if there's anyone having trouble activating. I really want to trade right now. I'm probably gonna be streaming until like 8:30 Eastern time, and then I'll probably, once I come back, I will probably be streaming again. Alright, bro. Sounds good. Alright. Yeah, accounts did not get activated yet, so I'm gonna go back to Trackmania. Hate that I can't do full speed there. I'm gonna change my skin. How do I do that? Clubs? No. Here. Garage. What's pilot? Oh. That's author. Gold looks cool. Oh, sure. Why not? June 28th. Good to know. Alright. Let's try a different map. Try to get more golds here. Bobber. I gotta get more speed for that. Can't get speed because of the pace. Oh my god. I don't even have enough speed for that. I'm cooked. No. Oh, okay, that's a late sign if I've ever seen one. Jesus. God, I suck at this game. Alright, I'm gonna go do ranked for the beginning maps, because they're easy. Oh, I don't remember this map. Oh yeah, I do. God, I hate. Damn. Maybe I can get a PB on this. That'd be nice. Nope. No PB. Damn. I messed up. Nice, GG. Actually, you know what? Let's watch some TJR videos here. Let's learn about equilibrium.
You guys will ever need. I frequently use equilibrium in my trading to be able to take trades, execute, and be able to figure out where the market's going. And it's one of the key confluences that I use within my strategy that has helped me make 7 figures last year alone. So that being said, let's jump on the charts and I'm going to explain to you guys how to find equilibrium and how it can benefit your guys in your trades. All right, so the first thing that we want to do is just understand the confluence. This is something that I am like just a big believer in. If you are unable to understand the confluence that you're using, then why are you taking a trade off of it? We need to be able to have the full-fledged confidence to be able to take trades off of our confluences by knowing what it's doing to the market and why the market is going to move off of these confluences. A lot of times you'll hear people say, oh yeah, you know, I just follow step 1, step 2, step 3, and then I press buy or press sell. And that's great and all, but do you even know why you're risking money on that trade? And me personally, I'm not comfortable putting my hard-earned money down on a trade when I'm just following a step-by-step plan from somebody that explains some random strategy to me on YouTube over the course of 20 minutes. Me personally, I would like to know and understand why price is moving off of certain confluence, and then that's going to give me the confidence to be able to take the trades because I'm actually truly understanding why price is going to want to move off of the confluences that I'm putting on the chart. So before we even talk about how we can find equilibrium by marking it out on the chart, we're going to understand what equilibrium is. So all equilibrium is, it's marking out from an uptrend, the swing low, up to the swing high. And I use this nice little Gann box tool. That's what I use to mark out equilibrium. And all that this little line does, which is equilibrium, it distinguishes us between the premium price range, which is above equilibrium, and the discounted price range, which is underneath equilibrium. If we are in an uptrend and we are looking for a buy position, where are we going to want to enter into the market? Well, ideally, we don't want to be entering into the market in a premium price range. We are going to want to be entering in a discounted price range, right? Let's just think about the very basics, you know. Hey, how do you make money trading? You buy low and you sell high. So we're going to want to be buying in a discount and selling in a premium, okay? And obviously, this is a little bit more advanced than just buy low and sell high, and trading comes with a lot more than that. But that's essentially all that equilibrium is helping us identify. So again, we need to be thinking from the market maker standpoints, are they going to want to be entering buy positions all the way up here within a premium price range? Probably not. Why? Because they're greedy. Okay, so when price comes down and enters into this discounted price range and we see buy orders get filled out of that discounted price range, what can we safely assume? That price is probably going to go higher. And on top of that, that's going to be an ideal entry point for us when we're looking to take trades. Okay, now it's the exact same, but in the opposite direction. when we're looking to identify equilibrium within a downtrend. So within a downtrend, we're taking it from the most recent swing high down to the most recent swing low. And I'll show you guys examples of this on the chart. So again, when we're in a downtrend, and I'll show you guys examples of trends and how we can mark out equilibrium within trends, but right now I'm just marking out a high and a low, right? So let's say price, whatever, makes this high and then we come down and we make a lower low, right? So we're in a downtrend. This is what our downtrend's sort of looking like, right? We have a high, we have a low, we have a lower high, we have a lower low. Awesome. So price comes down and puts in this lower low. Now again, up here is the premium price range and down here is the discounted price range. Now you're probably saying, well, why would I want to enter in a premium price range? I thought we just talked about how we don't want to be entering in a premium price range. Well, yeah, we don't want to be entering into a premium price range when we're looking for price to move higher, when we're looking to buy, but we are looking to enter when price is in a premium price range, when we're looking to enter into a short position, because when we enter into a short position, we are going to be buying back the orders at a lower price. So ideally, we are shorting in a premium and buying them back at a discounted price, and that's how you make money from a short position. Now again, similar situation here. When we come down and when we put in this low and price comes up into this premium price range up here, and we see sell orders get filled out of this and push underneath or past this equilibrium line right here, what can we safely assume? We could say, okay, sell orders were filled up here, and what is price likely going to do? It's probably going to continue this downtrend. Why? Because we pushed into a premium price range where it's going to be optimal for the market makers to fill their short orders to continue this downtrend that we're in. And then once we see orders confirmed out of it, what can we safely assume about the market? It's going to continue down and take out this low to end up making another lower low and then lower high, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and continue that downtrend. Equilibrium is by far one of the easiest confluences for us as traders to understand. It's also one of the most useful confluences because it can help us identify where price is going to want to retrace to. Right? Now, let me show you guys examples of where we're not trying to mark out equilibrium. You would think that this is a very basic, very easy confluence to understand the way that I just explained it, right? However, there are several individuals, maybe yourself included, that are scratching your head, maybe bopping your arm like that, that are on the spectrum, right? That maybe need a little bit more of an explanation. That's what I'm here for. No hate, right? I've been self-diagnosed before as well. Okay, we're gonna do this nice and slow for the folks that are a little bit slower. Okay, let's say we're in an uptrend. Okay,
Oh, nice
so
of
we
him.
make a high, then a low, then a higher high, then a higher low, right? This is what we're doing. And then awesome, this is the point where we're at, where we just put in this low and then we put in this high, right? And let's say we're trying to take a long position. We're looking for buys. Why? Because we're in an uptrend and we're filling in confluences like equilibrium. That's probably going to push price higher. And we're looking for an optimal place for price to retrace to that's going to cause price to go higher. So let me actually do one more leg here. So we have boom. What's this? This is the most recent low, right? So this is the current swing low that we're going to be looking at. And then the second that we put in this high up here, that's when we can go ahead and put on equilibrium. So we take equilibrium from the most recent low up to the most recent high within an uptrend. Do you draw equilibrium like this, from this low up to this high? No, we don't, right? That's not what we're doing. Why? Because where's the most recent low? The most recent low is right here. So where do we take it to? The most recent high. Do we draw equilibrium from this low all the way up to this high? No. Why? Because there's two more lows in front of it, okay? I know it sounds fucking crazy, but people get caught up on this. It's baffling, I know, but I have no words. But believe it or not, some people still get it messed up. It's from the most recent low up to the most recent high, okay? And then from there, what can and where can we expect price to retrace into? We can expect price to retrace into the discounted price range. And what is that going to be optimal for us? That's going to be optimal for us to be looking to take buy positions up out of equilibrium, especially once we start seeing these buy orders get filled out of equilibrium. And then from there, where can we safely assume that price is going to go to take out this high to continue the uptrend that we're in? Equilibrium is a confluence that I like to call a continuation confluence. Why? Because it helps us identify a retrace point where the trend is going to retrace to and then continue the trend out of. Okay, similar to if you guys are familiar with some of my other confluences like a liquidity sweep. Okay, liquidity sweep is a reversal confluence. Why? Because typically when we have a liquidity sweep, we're pushing above a high and then boom, we're changing the direction of the trend. So we are reversing. Okay, equilibrium is a continuation confluence where we are looking for the trend to come into it and then continue out of it. Very, very simple confluence. Let's show that in trend form to the downside, and then let's show it to you guys on the chart. So again, if we are in a downtrend making lower lows and lower highs, and we put in boom, how do we draw equilibrium? That's right. We take it from this high down to this low.
If you agreed with me, I'm going to take my fingers and shove them so far up your little ass.
Okay, that's not the case. No, that's not equilibrium. If you guys were like, yeah, that makes sense, you clearly weren't listening for the past 2 minutes. Okay, how do we draw out equilibrium? We take it from the most recent high down to the most recent low. Where's our premium price range? Up here. Where's our discounted price range?
One
Down
account
here.
got activated.
We're not trying to. We don't want to enter into a trade at a premium. When we're in a downtrend, we are. Okay, so when we push up into the premium price range, what are we looking for? We're looking for the trend to continue. How can we see if the trend is going to continue? Well, we can scale down to a lower time frame and we can see a change in order flow on that, whether it's a break of structure or an inverse for value gap. And then boom, that's a prime time spot for us to enter. And then where do we very obviously know that price is going to continue to? Past this low. Why? Because it's a continuation confluence and we're going to continue this downtrend. And what do we know about downtrends? Well, we have highs, we have lows, we have lower highs, we have lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower high. What's probably going to happen next? We're going to make a lower low. Beautiful. Let's show it on the actual candlestick charts because again, some people struggle. Some people struggle. That's all I will say. So let's go on to the 4-hour chart. Now, this is a perfect example of it happening multiple times. Okay, boom, we get a big move down here, right? So let's just identify what we're in. Well, this big gap down, what does that cause us to do? Breaks 4-hour structure to the downside. Beautiful. So what are we in? We're in a downtrend. We have a high, then we have a low, then we have a lower high, then we have a lower low, and then we have a lower high, and then we have a lower low. Beautiful. So let's say price is right here on the chart. How would we draw out equilibrium? Well, we would take it from the most recent high down to the most recent low. What are we in? We are in a downtrend, right? So we take it from the most recent lower high down to the most recent lower low. We're looking for the trend to continue, probably down towards this draw on liquidity, right? So what can we safely assume? Well, hey, we pushed into equilibrium right here. We are within the premium
everything's
price range.
backlogged.
And when
Let's
we're
see.
within a premium price range,
Yep,
when we're looking to go
two are
short, that's
activated.
optimal for us.
Let's
So
go
what
wait.
can we do? We can scale down to
Wait
potentially
for all four.
the lower time frame and look for a break of structure to the downside out of this. And then awesome. Where can we target? Well, we know we can target these lows. We could potentially target these lows over here as well. So let's play this out a little bit. Okay, we get a candlestick closure underneath the bodies of these candlesticks. So this is already looking pretty freaking good for us. We push into the premium price range. We haven't necessarily gotten a full break of structure yet, so we can wait for that. Or we could wait for maybe some sort of, there you go, boom. From there, again, this showcases the confluence perfectly, right? We come up, we fill equilibrium, we push into a premium price range. What can we see? We can see sell orders that get filled up here on the premium price range. We close underneath the bodies of these candlesticks, and then immediately after, where do we go and target? We target these lows right here, and we're probably going to end up making a lower low. And let's actually just keep doing this, okay? So boom, we put in the lower low. Let's scale back to the higher time frames right now. Awesome. Now we have the most recent lower high right here, right? So let's play this until we can put in a low, right? So because we need another low to be able to mark this out. So let's play this. Okay, so we take out this draw on liquidity right here. Nice. Okay, boom. So already on this retrace on up, what are we doing? We're filling equilibrium, which is awesome. We take it from the most recent high down to the most recent low. Okay. We'll just play this off for a little bit and see where price wants to go. Boom. What do you freaking know? Price wants to go lower. And then like, again, you can just keep doing this. This we just showed 1 and then 2 examples of price continuing this downtrend. Now, I don't really know how much further price is going to want to go down within this trend before it gets a healthy retrace on the higher time frame. However, we just showed literally back-to-back times within the same trend how this has served as a continuation confluence for price to want to come up, push into a premium range, and then boom, we get sell-off, candlestick closure underneath the bodies of these candlesticks, and then where do we target? We target these lows to make a lower low. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, I frequently use equilibrium not only on the high time frames, but also on the low time frames to look for execution. So we can show an example, I mean, dude, we can do, let's show a bullish example right now. So what do we do right here? We end up breaking structure to the upside, right? We close above this high right here on the hourly time frame. Glorious. Or it's actually above this high, but regardless, we get a massive candlestick to the upside. So when we're in an uptrend, what are we trying to do? We're trying to mark out equilibrium to be able to identify the discounted price range. Okay, so how do we do that? We take it from the most recent low up to the most recent high. Again, let's imagine that none of this exists. We can go ahead and put this right here. Awesome. So once we put in this downward candlestick, what do we have? We have a low, then we have a high. Beautiful. What are we already in? We're in the discounted price range. So all that we're trying to see is, hey, we started this new trend. We pushed into a discounted price range. If we can see buy orders out of that, what is price likely going to do? It's probably going to come up and want to take out these highs. Okay, awesome. We see a 15-minute break of structure to the upside. Glorious. What are we probably going to target? We're probably going to want to come up and target these highs right here. So we'll play the rest of this and then see where price ends up. What do you freaking know? We end up coming up and taking out this high. That's another very good example of us being able to use equilibrium to be able to potentially find an entry. When was this? This was 2 days ago, Wednesday's price action. We came down, filled equilibrium, and then pushed higher. Now, again, if we scale back to the high time frame on the daily time frame, what are we doing right now? Well, we're in a downtrend. We can take it from the most recent low up to the most recent high, right? So if we actually end up getting some 4-hour confluences, that price is going to move down off of this. What are we in? We're in a premium price range right now. While we're in a downtrend on the daily time frame, we could potentially break structure to the downside on the daily and then push lower to be able to target these lows. Now, again, these confluences are literally nothing without context, okay? And we need to have a bunch of other confluences to be able to fully identify where price wants to go. However, I frequently use equilibrium to, one, be able to identify where price might want to be retracing to. So again, let's say that we were looking at price just like this. Boom, we put in this up candle. What are we in? We are in a downtrend. Awesome. Where can I safely assume that price is going to go to? Well, it actually already went there. But let's say this candle was a little bit lower, hadn't pushed into equilibrium yet. We know that price is probably going to want to push into this premium price range, and then it will give us the opportunity for price to go lower, okay? And now let's talk about it for entries. So typically for me, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for some form of manipulation, right? So that's going to be a reversal confluence, which is typically going to be a liquidity sweep. So I'm looking for price to push above a high, and then I'm going to be looking for a change in order flow or a change of structure, a break of structure. So market structure shift, awesome. We get a break of structure to the downside. Then from there, what am I typically looking for? I'm looking for price to show me a continuation of the new trend that we formed. So I've already labeled 2 confluences that I need on top of the fact of equilibrium in order to actually take a trade, right? So again, I don't want you guys just thinking equilibrium is the absolute holy grail. This is the only thing that I need in order to be a profitable trader. That's not the case. However, it can be super useful because again, if we push above a draw on liquidity and then we get a market structure shift and then we put in a new low, awesome. What is this? We just entered into a downtrend by breaking structure. Where is price probably going to want to retrace? Probably going to want to retrace into a premium price range to be able to fill sell orders to be able to push price lower. And that's how I look for my entries using my strategy. I look for potential for orders to get filled where it's above a draw on liquidity. And then from there, I look for the confirmation that orders have been filled through a break of structure. And then from there, I look for a continuation of the new trend that was formed. So in this case, it's a downtrend. How can I find continuation? By using our continuation confluences. And one of them is equilibrium. So we're looking for price to push into this discounted price range, see sell orders out of that. Awesome. That's where I'm looking to enter. Again, we understand that since we just formed a downtrend, we're probably going to want to take out this low, and then we're probably going to want to continue lower down to another significant draw on liquidity where we can actually look to take profit. Now, I know that might have been a lot, but that is equilibrium explained. And it truly is one of the most beneficial confluences. I've pretty much eliminated and removed every single confluence that is not useful for me in my trading. I no longer use order blocks. I no longer use breaker blocks. The only continuation confluences that I need and that I use are equilibrium and fair value gaps because simplicity is key. And to be honest, do yourself a favor. This is a little tip or some homework for you guys. If you guys are still using order blocks and breaker blocks, do yourself a favor. Whenever you see a potential order block or breaker block entry, go ahead and mark out equilibrium and let me know if equilibrium gets filled when that order block or breaker block is getting hit. More often than not, equilibrium is getting filled, which pretty much renders order blocks and breaker blocks completely useless. And if you guys are one of those traders that's like, I don't understand order blocks or breaker blocks, awesome. Throw them in the trash. Really, the only two continuation confluences that you guys need to continue to be able to use for your trading are equilibrium and fair value gaps. And I have plenty of videos on fair value gaps. And I also have a full in-depth video on how we can actually put together all of the confluences that I just mentioned into a full-fledged strategy that got posted recently on the Path to Profitability. And with that being said, I love and appreciate you guys. That is Equilibrium Explained. Drop a sub if you haven't already. Peace out.
Damn, only two. Only two got made so far. So I do like the box, but I would like to see if do they have a Glen box? Oh damn. I don't like how that looks. Alright, I mean, it's the same thing as the a Fibonacci. So I'm just gonna leave it Fibonacci. So what? You got fair value gap, and then you got equilibrium. I mean, a great trade would have been that up here. Looks like a flush no. Oh, did they finally? Oh, three counts. Oh, and all 4 accounts are good. Alright, let's see. See if they got rid of all the other accounts. Nope. 3 of them show up in Rhythmic. Let me go through this again and see if I can remove them. Let's see if they remove the accounts this time. No. Oh, maybe now. Yeah, there we go. Oh, these are still here. I gotta find them now. So that one's the past one. Oh, that's interesting. Where did I find this? Counts? Maybe under account history? Account details, yeah. Hmm. Why am I doing all this here? I need to do this on the micro chart. There. Let's mark this out again. And then what I'll do is I will mark out everything again. London low, London high, London low. Got New York high, New York low. Previous Asian session. Right. And this was New York low. And then we got sell side liquidity here. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Oh, wait. Wrong count. Copy trade. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens here. No, yeah, it'll just immediately take me out. Already starting off with a loss. 40 bucks. Fuck. Start again. I'm actually curious if that Apex dashboard thing is a live update. I don't think it is. No. Confirmation would be to inverse this. Nice. Take one off. Good stuff. $97 each account. No. I could have long there since it's an uptrend. I mean, why not, right? We're here to scalp. So we got Equilibrium. This got closed. I entered pretty early. These are not equal highs. This would be considered my breakaway gap. So this equilibrium would have been, which it did. It grabbed it. I do feel like I should get out of this though. Get out of it for maybe -$2 or something. Since on the 5 minute the equilibrium got hit though. I mean, it's very possible that it just kind of continues. So I'm gonna do some theory stuff here. Do the 400. Oh, this is horrible color. Not too bad. Alright, I'm at 120 each now. So yeah, that Apex dashboard thing is not live data. I'm sure it does like an end of day sync or something. Let me try something. If it passes the 100, I'll do break even. I do need to end the stream though. I'm just gonna kill it early. $9. Alright, so right now 130 per account, as you can see here, for a total of 523. Yeah. So I'll be streaming again later on tonight probably. And I'll see you guys then.